So, I just want to be the first to say there is no secret to success, okay? There really isn't. People who say there's like a secret formula or, it's this one thing that you gotta do to reach this milestone, reach this goal, it's not true. Like, it's really not true. Success really comes in your daily habits. And so this looks like the amount of dedication you're putting into something, the amount of motivation you have, the amount of drive you have. Are you able to stay inspired? Are you able to stay disciplined? And this is practiced before success. Success is one of those things that takes time to build. It takes years and years and years. And for people who have success that comes instantly, they're the ones who oftentimes are losing it instantly because they haven't developed the character that's needed to sustain success. They haven't developed the schedule, the discipline, the daily practices that are needed. And this all is developed in that waiting period. So, for example, right now, I am in a much better place than I was 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. But my vision for the next 5 years and 10 years looks a lot better than where I'm at now. But now is the time, the next 5 years, 10 years, is when I have to develop the character, the discipline, the practices that will allow me to sustain success when it comes. So this is those practices like waking up at a certain time, making sure that, I'm taking care of my health first and foremost, making sure that I'm able to sit down and accomplish tasks. There's hours and hours and hours that I sit in front of a computer working on proposals, working on projects, putting timelines together, putting applications together, reaching out, cold calling. And out of 100% of those things, there's maybe, 20-30% that get a return. But when the success comes, at least I will have developed that amount of discipline and those practices that allow me to stay driven and stay motivated, even when there's no cash motivating me, even when there's no opportunities that are motivating me. I'm motivating myself because I see the opportunities that are coming in my future. There's something that I believe in, that I know that I not only deserve, but I am going to get. And so I need to make sure that I have these practices now, that I'm able to work hard, that I'm able to, commit and stay self-motivated and do all those things, even when I have nothing. I mean, I have a lot of things. I'm in a great place. I'm really proud of myself. But even when I'm not yet at the place that I see myself in, the goal that I have, this is where success is built. Okay? Another thing about success, it is not at all related to luck. It is related to choice. Your daily choices are the thing that is going to get you the things that you want. And when I truly realize this, like, you hear people say it all the time, like manifest or, see yourself in this place, take these steps and get from point A to point B, and that's how you build success. It's about your choices, but I didn't really fully understand it until I actually embodied it. And when it comes to your choices, you get to choose the life that you want. Not only do you get to envision it, you get to choose what kind of house do I want, what kind of car do I want, what kind of relationship do I want. You get to choose that. You have a choice in your mind's eye to see that. And then the only thing that's in between you and what you're envisioning is your choices. And so you have the power. It's all about you. It's not about the job that you have. It's not about the people that are in your city or the people that you surround yourself with. It's about who you decide to surround yourself with, the type of job that you decide to take on, the opportunities that you decide to create for yourself. And when I really realized that, it's up to me. It's my choices. I felt like a weight was lifted off, and it felt like so empowering because I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait for anybody else to give me the opportunity or to give me the success that I dream of. I'm able to wake up and, just live towards my vision. I have this vision in my mind about what I, want to look like. Let's use weight for example. I have this goal in my mind of, the type of body that I want, the type of fitness level that I want. And so every night I go to bed and I imagine this image of myself. And then I wake up, while I'm still sleeping, I think about what would this person do before bed? Would they be a person who wakes up in the middle of the night and runs to the kitchen at like 4 a.m. for a bite to eat? No. Would this be a person who goes to bed without practicing a skincare routine? No. Would this be a person who, even though they work from home, they just wear whatever scraggly outfits just because they're working from home? No. This type of person has a comprehensive skincare routine. This type of person prioritizes their health. This type of person does not sit in the gym and just roll around. This person is sweating at the gym. This person eats balanced meals throughout the day. And this person makes sure that they look good at any point. Doesn't matter who's around. Even if they're working from home, they make sure that they're put together. And so when I started imagining who this person was and what they started doing, I started embodying that person so that it's not just a distant vision of mine. It's a very reachable, attainable vision that I'm bringing to life through my daily steps and my daily actions. And so now, this vision and this goal that I have is not so distant. It's right here. It's accessible and it's attainable. And it's something that I'm doing every single day. So it's super empowering. And same with financially, or whatever your goal is. Let's say finances. Say you want to hit a 6-figure mark, 7-figure mark. What's that type of person doing on a day-to-day basis? Are they waking up? Are they, scrolling endlessly? Or do they have a, fitness regimen? Do they have certain practices that they do? Do they see a coach? Do they see a business mentor? Are they reviewing their business plans? Are they creating strategies or consulting people to bring their visions to life? Are they creating opportunities for themselves? These are all things that the person that you want to be and the goal that you want to have, that's what the person is doing to get there. And so it doesn't have to be a distant, unachievable, unattainable goal. This is something that you can embody today. And that's really what's going to take you from just a vision to actually applying and receiving what it is that you want. It's your choice. Sorry guys, I know that was really loud. I just want to say that I'm saying all this from the point of view of someone who has experienced a lot of trauma, different types of trauma, like chronic trauma, complex trauma. I've dealt with things like sexual abuse at a very young age, emotional abuse, there's been a lot of things that I had to work through, and I'm still working through, to be honest. Healing is a lifelong journey. But these things that I've experienced, like anxiety, depression, PTSD, all the disorders that, are put on me, these are human conditions of the mind. And it's because our mind gets really, really stuck in the past. And through a lot of work, a lot of intentional work, I don't want to dismiss it and say that it's simple, but it is about shifting your mindset, changing your mindset. What are you constantly replaying? What are the stories that you are telling yourself? What are the reoccurring thoughts that come up? Like, a lot of times when we experience these traumas and we are, even from the past, and we're still suffering from them, it's because our choice is taken away, our autonomy is taken away, and those types of traumas are a lot harder to recover from. When something is done to you, it's a lot harder for you to recover and know how to make decisions and know how to communicate and know how to express yourself, and really have that sense of agency and to have that sense of autonomy, because it's been taken from you. So it takes a lot of time to rebuild that. But I'm telling you, once you do, that is the thing that is going to release you from these strongholds of like PTSD and anxiety and depression. When you reclaim your autonomy and reclaim your agency over yourself, your body, and your life, and as an adult, those people and those experiences are no longer in my life, but I'm still carrying those experiences and the effects of them in my adult life, and they were holding me back. But when I decided, that my life is my choice, I have choice over the way that my life goes, over my body, over the decisions that I make. I have the ability to say yes or no. I have the ability to create the identity that I want, the life that I want. It's the most liberating thing. And I just want to encourage you that, if you have gone through these things, I understand that the concept of choice is a little hard to comprehend, and we can get trapped in this feeling of feeling stuck and feeling like we're waiting for someone else to show us or lead us or create the opportunities for us, or to pull us out, because we feel like it's not up to us, it's up to somebody else to make the choices, or somebody else has control over our life, whether it's a partner, a job, whatever it is. But it's not that way. It's not that way, guys. I promise it's not that way. You do have a choice, and the sooner that you can realize that and start making the daily choices that are going to give you the life that you want, envision that life, and make the choices based off of you already living that life. Game changer. And the other thing is, before I go, do you have 5 years? Do you have 10 years of discipline in you? Do you have 5 years or 10 years to dedicate to a goal, to dedicate to this vision that you have to yourself? Can you apply yourself every day? And I'm going to do another video on this too, because when I talk about discipline and applying yourself, like having a work ethic, I'm not talking about hustling and grinding, guys. That's not it. That's not it. I'm not about the hustle culture, but I'll do another video for that. But do you have 5 years, 10 years to build yourself into that character, into that main character energy, to be the main character of the life that you want? Do you have it in you? Let's start today. It's choice. Bye.